Have you ever tried a golf game that felt so real you almost forgot that you were in your living room? Well, most golf simulators cost a fortune, and they take up half your house. And I just tested Golf Plus with the MetaQuest and was shocked at how realistic and fun virtual golf can actually feel for a fraction of the price. And in today's video, I'm breaking down the 5 big reasons why the Golf Plus could be the smartest and fun way to bring golf home, even if you're short on space or cash. So let's do this. All right, now a lot of people think you need a dedicated gaming room, a high-end PC, or a big budget to get started with VR golf. But here's the truth. It's way simpler and cheaper than you really think. Here's what you only need. First is a MetaQuest 3S headset. Now, this is the VR hardware and it costs right around $299. It's wireless and it's self-contained, which means you don't need a PC, cables, or even have to set up headaches. Next, you're gonna need the Golf Plus game, which is downloadable from the Meta store. And this is where all the golf magic actually happens. And that's it. Now, there are 2 other optional things you could get. First is the Golf Plus Pass, which is a monthly or yearly subscription that unlocks every single course. St. Andrews, Pebble Beach, Pinehurst. It gives access to new content each and every month. And also the Driver Elite attachment. Now, this is optional, but it's so awesome. It's a carbon fiber handle that transforms your Quest controller into a realistic club with adjustable weights and a legitimate grip. Now, you put this all together and you have a golf setup that's portable, affordable, and way more immersive than you would ever think. But if you've written off indoor golf because you just don't have the space, here's where VR golf is really exciting. As we all know, space can kill most home golf dreams. Not every house or situation allows for someone to swing a driver in their garage or even their guest bedroom. And even if the room dimensions work, some of us have other stuff we need to use that room for. But with Golf Plus, you don't need 10 feet of ceiling height or a screen the size of your wall. You just slip on the headset, clear a little room, and you're transported to St. Andrews, or really wherever you want to play. There's no screens or no projector, there's really no walls to even worry about. And because the MetaQuest 3S uses mixed reality, you can actually see your surroundings while setting up. You can mark your stance area, you can glance at the real world for reference, like when your kids walk in and ask you, don't ask question. You can do that. You can even watch your club swing through the air with a vivid VR. But what if budget has always been your excuse? So let's just talk money. A full indoor golf simulator setup can run anywhere from like $3.5 to about 20 grand. It all depends on how deep down the rabbit hole you're willing to go. You need a launch monitor, impact screen, a hitting mat, the software, the computer. I mean, honestly, it adds up really fast. But when you compare that to Golf Plus, for right around $400 to $500, you can buy a MetaQuest 3S, the Golf Plus game, and a Driver Elite attachment. That's it. That's the entire system. And guys, the realism is shockingly good. And here's why. Golf Plus is officially partnered with the PGA Tour, and it really does show. The physics engine is tuned to actual golf swing dynamics, tempo, face angle, launch direction. When you execute your swing correctly, you see the ball flight that you would actually expect to see. Now, it even replicates putting speed and break in a way that most launch monitors struggle to even match. The bottom line is that your VR gives you the simulator level of satisfaction for a fraction of the cost. Now sure, you're not gonna hit real balls, but for what it is, Golf Plus is unbeatable in value. If budget has always been your excuse, then you can pretty much consider it gone. Now here's what every golfer wants to know though. Can I actually get better using this? And the short answer is yes. And it's way faster than you might expect. For me, I went into thinking Golf Plus be more entertainment than practice, but the realism in swing feedback and tempo is quite impressive. When you swing the Driver Elite attachment, for example, with the weight distribution, it mimics a real club. It doesn't feel like a toy. You feel the lag in the downswing, the face rotation through impact, and even a sense of club head release. Now, the variable weights let you even fine-tune that feel to match your real irons or your driver. And honestly, I think if you use Golf Plus consistently, you will improve. I think you'll develop better tempo, awareness of face angle, and just overall consistency. And this isn't just video game practice. It's much closer to real golf practice. But if you're someone who loves the social side of golf, here's where I think this becomes a sleeper hit. As we all know, golf is social. It's about laughing, trash talking, betting, whatever you do with your boys when you're hanging out. And that's what makes a great round of golf. With Golf Plus, it actually incorporates that dynamic into the game. You can play with friends across the country and legitimately feel like you're hanging out together. There's multiplayer chat, you have avatars that stand next to each other, you even hear the ambient sounds of the course. And for that quick, casual fun, there's even a Top Golf mode, which drops you into a neon-lit driving range with music and point targets. So it's kind of like the perfect way to just hang out without really committing to 18 holes or a huge simulator room. But if you're a serious player, there's also the Golf Plus Tour, which has weekly tournaments with real leaderboards, and you can earn ranking points, compete under the same course conditions as the pros, and climb the standings over time. Look, I'm not saying this is going to be a complete substitute for playing a destination course in person with your best friends, but this is pretty dang close in the meantime. And if weather or daylight and schedule are golf's biggest enemies, then this might be the most powerful reason of all of them. It doesn't matter if it's midnight or it's snowing outside, there's always tee times available to play. You can jump in for 5 minutes or play a full 18 wherever your life gives you a window. Now, this is the same benefit you get with simulator golf, of course, but the VR route lets you get it in for much cheaper with less space requirements, and you can take it anywhere with you. And here's what makes it even better. Through the Golf Plus Pass, subscribers get access to dozens of legendary courses like Pebble Beach, Sawgrass, Pinehurst, Bay Hill, St. Andrews. I mean, almost all of them. And what's so great is you can either buy courses individually or pay a flat subscription to unlock everything. So if you're the kind of player who likes variety, that pass makes it really smart. Now, I know what you're thinking. Golf Plus isn't the same as hitting real golf. No duh. And it won't replicate the feel of turf or the indescribable feeling when you get a Pure 1 on iron. But what it does do is it makes the dream of indoor golf accessible, affordable, and really fun. Plus, the realism is actually a lot closer than you would expect. And I think you're going to be legitimately surprised. But what do you guys think? Have you even tried Golf Plus? Do you have a VR? I would love to know. And thanks for watching. If you want to hit the subscribe, I'd super appreciate it. But if you want to see my list of the best golf launch monitors of the year, I tested every single one, then check out this video right here, and I'll see you on the course.